and welcome into On the Go. Be our guest. Bon appetit. Put them all together because the official start of spring is right now. Spring means many things, and in this area, it's going to mean baseball's back, and it's back at the Biscuits Stadium with the start of the Capital City Classic. Sherrie Myers, owner extraordinaire of the wonderful Montgomery Biscuits, and a pat on the back, kid. You've done a great job with that team.
You know, I've been really fortunate. This is our 14th season.
Wow.
And you know, most people...
Is that right?
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm really getting old. So there's, you know, no one person owns these teams. I mean, you're
right.
like, you act as the owner-operator,
right.
much like any other business, but you have investors, and usually investors never really want to stay in these deals longer than 5, 7, 10 years.
Right.
And I've been so lucky to be able to get to do it, you know, for 13 and now to think it's the 14th season. I just really feel blessed.
That's
great.
what happens when you fall in love with Montgomery.
That is true.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely
We
true.
swept you off your feet.
Well, we're in the third week of March, but right at the beginning of April is the Capital City Classic.
It's actually March 28th, so right on the tail end. Yeah, and this is become a tradition.
Yes.
You know, between Alabama and Auburn to play baseball on a Major League field, because as you know, Riverwalk Stadium has to meet Major League Baseball standards. And everyone that comes to this game, Tuesday, March 28th, gets a ball.
They get a ball?
A ball.
Gee,
ball.
isn't
I
that
love
nice?
this. I've been collecting these
Just
for
pick up the one
Yeah,
that's got the
yeah,
Auburn on it.
yes.
You take the one with
Yeah.
the Auburn on it,
And
then you just put your hand on the backside.
Well, it has WSFA
This is
on
why I
there, too.
thought y'all would fight over it. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
Right. No.
Thank you for bringing me in Alabama and him in Auburn. And we'll both celebrate the WSFA side.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's
Yes.
right. And the Max. We couldn't do this
Max,
without
that's
Max.
right.
Max, a great
They are.
sponsor.
Great sponsor.
Thank you for that. You have always been such an activist and have worked with people in this community who bring a lot to the table. Like Max is an amazing institution, and it's just the powers in the partnership, and you have always known that.
Well, I think you guys have done a really good job of it too. I mean, you bring stories to your audience that helps them live their everyday lives, but brings out and showcases people that may not normally get the chance to tell their story. And I think we're all a bunch of people, and when we come together and collaborate, we have the chance to do that. You know, for the longest time, there's a frame on the desk of all the employees that I gave them that they probably aren't happy about, but it says, you know, communicate, cooperate, and collaborate.
That's right.
And I think that that's really what life's about. And it's been so much fun, really, to do that here in Montgomery, because if you ask, ye shall find out.
Amen.
You know, you understand what people's needs. And this is one of the needs that came out of asking is, you know, you guys are kind of big into your Auburns and your Alabamas, right? I mean, you know, unfortunately, when I get asked which school I'm for, I just have to say Biscuits, because this is like war. You know, you guys, it is bigger than a religion, right?
You can. I'm just the biscuit baker.
That's right.
You're a politician.
Yeah.
She qualifies.
Absolutely.
So one of the things that I like is about this what this game does for the baseball program for Alabama and Auburn. It really gets a chance to showcase it.
Absolutely.
So at the Max Capital City Classic, then for anybody who has not been, you have the baseball teams from Auburn and from Alabama.
They play each other on the field. Yeah, it's a 6:35 game on Tuesday, March 28th.
Okay.
And it is a chance for those kids to really get to play in as I said, a Major League Stadium.
Absolutely.
But it also gives us a chance during the entire night to kind of do little vignettes about the baseball programs for the universities and to showcase them and to have some messages from former players and from the coaches and really for everybody to show their support, because everybody knows you support football, right?
That's right.
But it's really an entire organization, and it's important for them to do that.
I think one of the other things that we had talked about before we came on air was if you have kids that are great baseball players in your family, you know, have them take a good look at Auburn, Alabama, because a lot of kids go out of state, and you want to have a strong Alabama baseball team, Auburn baseball team. There's more to life than football, and you've got to consider too, there are scholarships available, and everybody could use a little help.
That's right.
With college.
That's right.
So this is a very important game for
one
that.
of the objectives for both of the universities is to showcase the program, but to also to increase the awareness so that they get the first chance for recruiting the talent in the state of Alabama. And there's a lot of talent. You know, y'all play baseball year-round here,
That's right.
basically.
Oh, yeah, you
So
can.
it does give you
Yeah.
a chance to have better talent than somewhere in colder climates. So,
right.
and it's just fun all night long. I mean, there'll be their mascots, there'll be their cheer bands, there'll be all sorts of stuff happening.
And all that good food.
We need to let our viewers know how to go ahead and get tickets, because normally this is a sellout. Because
Correct.
anytime Auburn's playing anybody in anything, it's always a sellout.
Auburn or
Alabama, Roll Tide.
That's right.
Yeah, well, you can obviously buy them at Riverwalk Stadium and go to maxcapitalcityclassic.com. You can call the stadium at 323-2255. So
Okay.
you can, it's not, you can go on biscuitsbaseball.com. So there are tickets, but I would say if you don't already have your ticket, you should get it, because we are really close to being sold out.
That's right, and you will be.
At time, how do they say it? At time of press, we're close to being sold out.
Time of
Yeah.
press, that's right. Well, thank you for everything you do. It's been another wonderful start of a season. We can't wait for it. And just remember this, it's just right around the corner, the 28th of March. As Sherrie said, get those tickets ahead of time. Bring the children and grandchildren. They'll absolutely love it. If you've never seen the stadium,
wow.
shame on you. It's beautiful. And we'll be right back right after this.